Grenada is too small for multiple parties. I've heard this argument from both established party supporters recently, and frankly, it's an insult to our intelligence. Since when did having choices become a threat to democracy? Since when did competition become dangerous for a country that prides itself on freedom? Let's be honest about what this system produces. Time and again, we see elections where significant portions of our population end up with no voice in parliament. Constituencies vote one way, but if they're on the losing side nationally, their concerns get ignored for 5 years. Throughout my career, whether in government or opposition, I've consistently tried to work across party lines because I've seen how this winner-take-all system wastes incredible talent and brilliant ideas. I've watched qualified Grenadians get sidelined not for lack of ability, but for wearing the wrong political colors. When I proposed a bipartisan Foreign Affairs Committee, it was because I believed Grenada's international relationships shouldn't change with every election. When I supported good initiatives regardless of which party proposed them, it was because I've always believed that good ideas deserve support, not partisan resistance. But I was working within a flawed system. Individual efforts to bridge divides can't fix a structure that fundamentally excludes voices. The fear isn't about size, it's about losing control. The established parties know that real competition means they'd have to earn votes with ideas, not just rely on tribal loyalties. When people say they're worried about division, I ask, aren't we already divided? The difference is whether that division leads to healthy competition for better ideas or the current system where half the country gets locked out. Grenada isn't too small for choice. We're too smart to accept that having only two options is somehow democratic. More parties don't create division, they create accountability. They force everyone to raise their game. They ensure that every Grenadian voice can find representation. First, we reject the premise that choice is dangerous. Then we organize around the principle that democracy means options, not monopolies. Finally, we move forward together, building a system where every vote and every voice matters.